Hello everyone! Today we continue working with the turtleneck sweater. These are the sleeves, and this is the item itself. I'll measure the neckline now. I know that it should be about 21 cm wide, but I'll still measure it. It's 22 centimeters. It's okay, I'll make the collar 22 centimeters wide. I don't want it to stuck in my neck. I need to find the right angle. I'll make it here. Now I need to measure 40 centimeters up and to the left and put the marks there. After that, I'll draw a line connecting these two points at the angle of 45 degrees towards the edge. These two sides were cut at the angle of 45 degrees towards the grain. Now I need to decide how high should the collar be. I want it to be 22 centimeters high. I'll mark 25 centimeters. When I cut it, I'll go to the ironing desk to stretch the middle. It will be 23 centimeters wide. Remember to cut a bit off the collar in the back. Now let's go to the ironing desk. I'll show you how to stretch the fabric once again. The knitted collar is very soft. It was cut on a bias. I don't want a collar to stuck in my neck, so I've decided to stretch it a bit. I stretch just the middle. The fabric is very nice, so it doesn't take long to stretch it. Now I need to straighten the edges. I've straightened the edges and cut some off the neckline on the back. Now I need to tack it. The sleeves are tacked, the item itself is tacked. Let me tell you about this collar. I'm making a turtleneck collar, but I don't like it when a collar sticks in my neck, so I make it wider. I've tacked the center back and pinned the center front. I put the collar aside for now. Now I'll tack the sleeves in. Notice that I don't stretch the fabric when tacking, I shrink it a bit. Have a look at how the fabric shrinks. I haven't gathered it on a thread. I tack the both sides from the center. Instead of thinking how to do something, I do it. I've tacked the upper part of the sleeve. Now I need to decide what to do with the lower part. I'll tell you what you should pay your attention to. I've pinned the two seams not because I wanted to, but because they match. You can see that the sleeve comes in the armhole. If I stretch it this way, it won't fit. I'll pin it the way it naturally lays. I do the same thing on the other side. Now I can continue tacking. When I finish tacking, I'll turn the item out to see how the sleeve looks like. Don't try to change or stretch it. Tack it just the way it is. I showed you a lot of useful details today. I didn't want to show you how I tack the second sleeve, but maybe those who haven't understood something will get it when watching the second sleeve. I think that the sleeve looks great. Let's tack the second one in. I do everything the same. I match the top of the sleeve with the shoulder seam and tack. Don't try to stretch it. Start tacking with the upper part. Shrink the fabric just a bit. Do the same thing on the other side. Now let's have a look at the lower part of the sleeve. I remind you that I pin it not the way I want, but the way it naturally fits. Notice that the both sleeves fit in absolutely the same. This side is also the same as in the first sleeve. The only thing left to do is to tack the collar in. I take the collar and connect center back with center back and center front with center front. Now I take it with the small stitches. Due to my experience, I can choose any item in a magazine and make it, but I try to show you just the simple designs. I'm taking all the pins out. I don't want to get hurt. Let's turn the item out to have a look at it. What can I say? I can see that the sleeves will be pretty wide. Of course, the bottom should be overcast, but I'm not going to waste time taking it now. The turtleneck sweater is ready. I've put the tack sweater on. Don't look at the skirt and note that it doesn't suit the sweater. Have a look at the armhole. It fits me perfectly. The sleeves are not too wide and I feel comfortable in it. Do you remember that I've tacked 2 centimeters on the sides even though I waited just 1 centimeter? I was right. The collar is pretty wide, just the way I wanted it to be. I've showed you so many things today. How to cut the sweater, how to divide the tuck, how to adjust the sleeve and an armhole, how to tack and to make a collar. That's all for today. Be different. My name is Paukšte Irina. Subscribe to my channel and write the comments. Goodbye.